That's why
Yay.
technology is stupid. Oh, we're live. That's cool.
Glen's already here.
Wow.
Hi, Glenn.
Jeez. Glenn for the early.
I mean, we were supposed to be on 10 minutes ago. So
Glenn for the practically on time. Jeez.
Oh, goodness
Man,
sakes.
Glenn could have been late and he still would have been earlier than us.
Yes.
I mean, that's pretty much
par for the course.
par for the course. Other than things, how are you?
Hey, look, we've got a tablecloth.
We do. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yes.
Love you.
I love you.
That was an intimate moment right here on Bardic Tales. You saw it for yourself.
All right, what are you drinking?
Also, Jared, if you're watching, we are practicing. Thank you. The short answer is not enough. So
well, there's a second one in there, but
I know, right?
Frantically trying to grab things.
This is I've had this before on Bardic
you?
Tales. Yep. I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. Golden Drock. It is over 9,000. It says right there. It says 9,000. Yeah. Well, I guess
is that were you speaking the font?
It's exactly 9,000.
Were you speaking the font though?
No, I was doing the thing from the anime thing.
Oh, okay.
Yes. No, this is a quadrupel. So basically, what am I talking about? This is in the Belgian style, and so it's going to have those really nice spicy, fruity notes. It's going to be not spicy like hot, but spicy like peppery, spicy like coriander, spicy like orange peel. And it's going to be exceptionally strong. So a quad, it's going to be made 4 times over. It's a really, really, really strong, really, really beautiful, spicy, amazing Belgian drink. I don't know why they put the 9,000 in there, because why not? I mean, the HAL 9000, it's over 9,000. I mean, there's 100 different reasons why you should put that in there. This is what I got. It's amazing. My son, who is better than math at me, better at math than me.
He's right out of the frame.
Had nothing to do with it. It was actually my daughter who said, hey, you could get this one for this price, or you could get this smaller one for a better price. And I said, you know what, baby girl? You're the best thing in creation. Why don't I get 2 of these? So
you were taking your math test.
Yeah. Peter was busy proving to other people how smart he is. My daughter was busy proving how good at math and beer she is. It's kind of like win-win across the board.
I just wanted to say that I'm 11 now.
Yes. Peter had his 11th birthday on Saturday.
Yes.
Was this his first one?
Yes.
So was it his 11st birthday?
Well, no, because that's when you turn 111. 11st.
All right, that's fine.
I'm just 11 now.
A guy tries.
Good job.
Oh, also Angie says hi. Yay.
All right. We'll pour it.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Thank you for giving me something with a handle. It's pretty. Hush.
That's a pretty beer.
Is that nice? That is just, wow.
Yeah.
That color.
That's like a caramel.
That is like a caramel gold.
Yeah.
It's, oh, shoot. It's nearly impossible to see. Let's see if I can do it with a white background here. It's, no better whatsoever. It's
there. Comes back a little bit.
Still no better. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, in real life, this is a really nice, like, caramel gold. It's just
everything we're seeing on the screen is really too dark.
Yeah, this thing is just to look at it is a feast for the eyes. So I highly recommend this to look at. Are
you just going to look at it tonight?
No.
I don't think you should.
Oh, man. Smell that.
Okay,
just
so you're
smell
gonna
that.
Look and smell at it.
Well, so far,
you're gonna smell at it.
I mean, I'm gonna smell at it. Yes, I mean those are the first 2 components of how things taste.
Yes.
Appearance and smell. The final is how does it actually taste?
Are you gonna drink at it now?
There, I drank at it.
Are you gonna hear
That's mine.
I'm drinking at it.
Well, enjoy it because it's really, really, really good.
That is good.
Right?
There's almost a grape to it.
A little bit of caramel, a little bit of grape.
Yeah.
This is available at Total Wine on the back wall where only the cool people go. So I highly recommend that.
So we call Total Wine Hooch and More.
H&M.
And Mark realized today that that's H&M. Hey,
H&M.
we're going to H&M. For what? Liquor.
Yeah. Well, beer.
And cider.
Yeah.
All right. I don't actually know how to say this name.
Tumalo.
I don't know that I've ever gotten anything from Tumalo Cider Company. I know I've looked at them many times. So this is their prickly pear, and I'm excited.
That
Let's
was
see.
Wendy's choice.
Aw.
Your daughter that you birthed. Pick your alcohol tonight.
I'm simultaneously proud and
You should
a
be
little taken aback.
You should be proud. It's kind of like you created your own happiness right there in a long roundabout sort of way.
Let's see. Prickly passion brings the nectar of the desert crashing into the subtropical wild regions. That's a mouthful right there.
Yeah, it is.
The flavors aroused by the prickly pear and passion fruit bring together sweet and tart in perfect harmony. Well, I will be the judge of that.
Yeah, see if those flavors are aroused or not.
It's only 6.5%.
They can't be anyway. Welcome to Bardic Tales.
Ooh,
It is pretty.
I did not expect it to be clear.
Yeah, that one's.
And there's a
There's
little bit of like straw color in there.
Yeah, there is, but that's considering everything going in there. That is exceptionally clear. That's interesting. Huh. Well, how about that?
I bet this holds exactly 16 ounces.
Mm,
Oh, a little. There
plus
we go.
headspace.
All
For those
right.
of you being judgy right now, which should be most of you, the reason why some companies choose to put their product in cans is because UV radiation can actually cause all kinds of degradation in your beer.
Which is why beer is almost always put in dark glass.
Right. Dark glass to keep the UV radiation out. I'm really glad that didn't break.
I am too.
Sealed aluminum cans do a better job of keeping the light out. Things can theoretically age better and keep longer in those. There's other considerations, but a lot of companies will dive into those saying, theoretically, this will keep our stuff better for longer. So cheers to them for doing their best.
Yeah, it's a completely viable option.
It doesn't mean it's complete
Hi,
crap
Matt.
like Budweiser,
No.
which is complete crap,
Yes.
but not because it comes in a can.
Just because it's
it garbage, which reminds me of another fun story later.
I'm going to talk about this first.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So it's got pulp in it, little bits of pulp.
Oh, really?
I don't know if I get it close enough. You can kind of see little bits there at the bottom.
Huh.
So that's fun.
It's like built-in nucleation sites. That keeps that.
It smells really good.
Can I?
Mm.
This is the prickly pear. And
Yes.
oh, wow. That has a
Yeah.
real.
That's nice.
That is really nice.
Yeah, it's definitely
got
got
a fair bit of tartness,
but it's sweet.
It gives you the impression of dryness while still being sweet.
Yeah,
I can still on the back of my tongue, but it was very sweet.
Yeah, this is it's a ride.
that is a nice middle ground. I like that one.
And yeah, the nucleation on it is really, really good.
So when will you be making something out of prickly pear? Because I want to buy a prickly pear.
Kind of want to buy a prickly pear now too.
Kind of wanna.
I have an idea for a dragon fruit cider.
Is it a dragon fruit prickly pear cider?
No.
Because you're better than everybody else.
You can get frozen dragon fruit at Fred Meyer. So
who knew?
Yeah. So
that'll
be coming someday.
When you can't buy frozen dragon fruit at Fred Meyer for the next 3
fault.
months, you'll know why. That one's really nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Matt, cans are cheaper than glass.
They are. They are cheaper than glass. But that doesn't mean they're worse.
Yeah.
Unless it's Budweiser.
But that's because of what's put into the cans,
That's true.
not because the can themselves.
The can itself is not necessarily worse than the glass. Yeah.
Yep.
I was so proud. I was so proud the other day. I had a gentleman in from the deepest part of southern Texas. And
Yes.
boy, was he from the southern part of Texas.
Yes, he was.
Nicest guy I ever did
Super
meet. He was
nice.
super
Yeah,
kind.
Yeah.
He had exclusively ever drinking Bud Light and Coors Light.
And he was brought into Bardic intentionally.
It was on purpose. And kind gentleman is like, okay, I understand you've only ever had straw-colored water in a
good
can.
description. Good description.
Let's start small with relics.
Expand the palette.
So here we go. You know, you've driven your Pinto. It's time to jump in a Ferrari, 100 miles an hour. Here's relics.
And how did he do?
Bless that man. I love him. He's welcome in at any time. He took one sip. He looked at his glass. He looked at me. He looked at his glass. He looked back and said, "This beer?" I said, "Yes, sir, it is. It's good. I'm gonna have this." It's like, huzzah.
Huzzah.
Somebody won over to the light side. Well, it was the dark side, but you get the idea.
I get it.
It was really nice.
I think he came back for what the Dickens. So like he got.
Did he really?
Spread.
I really didn't realize that. I thought it was one and done. Good for him.
He was. They stayed long enough that he was totally fine with relics and then having another.
Oh man, that just made me so happy. It's like, welcome to the world of actual beer.
Yes.
The kind of beer you would have gotten 300 years ago and yesterday.
Yeah.
The real beer, not the garbage that makes money. So.
Yes, definitely got to branch out. Bardic Brewing, I'm going to have this.
I feel like that needs to be that needs to be a name or something.
Yeah.
I should make some stupidly strong beer and just name it "I'm gonna have this."
Or put it on a t-shirt.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Just our logo, Bardic Brewing. I'm gonna have this.
Yeah.
I feel like, put that under good ideas.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Oh my god! It's under G for good ideas.
Okay. Too many files.
I approve.
Oh, Peter approves.
Actual beer. Oh, that's another good one from Kaylee. Beer flavored beer.
Oh, these are so actual beer flavored beer.
Beer flavored beer. We could do it like one of those nutritional labels. Actual beer flavored beer. Beer 100%. Crap 0%.
All right. So I'm putting it under the names. How did Glenn spell it?
AMMA or IMMA. I'm a have this.
All right. Beer and t-shirt.
Nice. Oh man.
And then actual beer
flavored beer.
You guys ever make an ad that has to be in it?
Beer flavor. Yeah, that needs to be our ad. Beer flavor. Beer flavored beer. Ingredients beer.
You did derail.
Yeah.
That's
that which
we like when chat derails.
Which pretty much makes for the best Bardic Tales.
Yes. Not from concentrate. You guys broke Mark.
Okay.
Get a fancy sign to put by the tap list. Yes. Actual beer flavored beer, not from concentrate. Or no, we should just put that like in the window.
Just the biggest final letters we can possibly manage in this whole actual beer flavored beer, not from concentrate.
Yeah.
It's like 4-foot tall letters.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, we got those A-frames. So we could put out on the street.
Right in front of a flying squirrel. Your kids jumping around, you know what you need? Actual beer-flavored beer.
Although they might get irritated because they actually do serve alcohol there to the parents.
Yeah, but is it actual
I
beer-flavored
have
beer?
no idea what it is.
Is it not from concentrate?
I have no idea. But they might think we're trying to cut in on them.
I guarantee you none of the employees there can tell you if their beer was from concentrate.
Only because they're all 17.
Except for the one employee serving beer. Oh man.
I'ma have this would be really good by the tap list.
Jeez.
Or I could erase up at the top where it says tap list, and I could change it to I'ma have this list.
Gosh.
Peter.
Yeah, let's keep sorry.
That's okay. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm playing Lego Harry Potter.
Yes. Peter's now obsessed with Harry Potter. I'm not upset. All right. Okay. So that's what we're drinking. I'm gonna have this.
Is it from concentrate?
Sure hope not.
I mean, that's an even more relevant question from cider.
Sorry, this is naturally hard.
Bow wow.
Ow.
Oh man, are you okay?
Hit my nose again. My nose is bruised right up here, and I keep touching it. Yeah, no, this is definitely not from concentrate. All right.
That needs to go on the board somewhere. Oh
So,
man. All right, so
what
where
have-
are we? What are we
What have
doing
you
here? Ian?
brewed? You brewed this week.
I
Talk
did-
about
I
that.
did brew this week. This week I brewed Chanterelle Lace.
Woohoo!
That's mispronounced. Yes, it is. It's a play on words. It is my Chanterelle Ale. It is made with chanterelle mushrooms, and it is phenomenal. It is already fermenting amazingly.
Oh, good.
Truth be told, it's probably almost all the way fermented.
Oh.
Because the way I brew things, they go nothing, fermented, and then they're done.
It
which-
works.
It does the way I do it.
Yes.
For other brewers, that would result in banana, and they would end up with. They would have the worst flavored beer on earth, but the way I do it, it actually works out.
I know what you're saying, but it was like, if I didn't know, it would be like random word.
No,
But no, I know a lot of yeast will produce a banana.
yeah, if you stress the
note.
yeast, or if you make it ferment incorrectly, or if you basically look at it sideways in any way, shape, or form, it's banana. That's what you get right now, and also maybe a little bit of beer. But mine just happens to work out phenomenally, and so basically I had sugar water, and then I had chanterelle lace, just like that. So
It's because you're special.
No, it's because I get really, really lucky, and I'm just dumb enough to know how, and just stupid enough to not know I shouldn't.
No, it's because you're special.
It's because I'm special. It really is. My mom tells me so. But this one is turning out fantastically. I'm really tickled with how it's worked out. It was nice and clean. It was. I hit all of the insert brewing words here. I hit all the efficiencies. I hit all the blah, 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 blah.
Did you use the same yeast, the new one that you're so hot on?
No, this one was a different one.
Mhm.
So the Raven Master yeast, its whole gig is it's really clean. It's really fast. It puts all of the spotlight on the grains and the hops and none of the spotlight on itself.
Mm-hmm.
This particular yeast I used for Chanterelle Lace.
Right.
It is very happy to showcase all of its spices, all of its different characteristics, all of its coriander, its different little.
Sorry.
Can I help
distracted me.
I mean, she's not wrong. She's really
They're
not.
little
wrong.
yellow, excitable critters that like bananas.
She's really not. And sometimes they just go, no.
Yes.
She's really not wrong.
I'm sorry.
But in this case, the particular yeast strain I chose it brings a lot of really fun, as if it were made by monks, but I'm not a monk, so it's not that. But it's as if it was those kinds of spicy characteristics.
Shave here and
Yeah.
leave this. Let it grow.
I'll give you $100.
Let it grow.
I'll give you.
Let it grow.
I'll give you $100 if I shave that way, and you date me.
I would date you. I dated you when you had frosted tips.
I'm monk shaving tomorrow. You guys are all.
To be fair, you also dated me when I had frosted tips.
Yeah, but that was hot.
Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, it was hot on you too.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I just needed to start a series called like Drive-ins, Dives, and Diners.
You're not loud enough for that. We think we saw a Guy Fieri once here in Spokane.
Think nothing. I would swear
yeah.
on anything that I absolutely saw him.
We know he was in town because he was filming at some friends of ours restaurant that weekend or something.
He was 100% in Spokane.
Yeah.
For sure.
And we saw a dude with bright clothing, bright neon white hair, and a red
convertible and glasses. Little bit, just enough overweight. He could say, "Hey, everybody, I'm Guy Fieri," and everybody say, "Yeah, you are. That looks cool."
So he was either a stunt double, a doppelganger, or the real deal.
All of which I'm happy with.
Situation's fine for me.
Have
Have you considered being a monk?
No, I haven't given that honest consideration.
Are you thinking like real life monk, or are you thinking D&D monk?
Well, I mean, monks have a lot going for them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they're really well studied. They're really well trained. The only thing I don't know is if monks can be married.
I think it depends on the group.
Because if I can't say, "Hey, it's my wife," I ain't being a monk. That's all there is to it.
Could you be a monk light?
A monk light? It's like I'm totally committed to the craft, but I'd hit that. I don't know if that's how that works.
Trappist monk.
Yeah, that's another fun thing.
I've never heard of that before.
Oh, yeah.
I know what a Trappist ale is.
Yes. So if you go to the store and you look up various different beers and you find Trappist, it can only use the word Trappist if it was actually made by monks.
Mm-hmm.
You can say in the Trappist style.
Sure.
But you cannot.
It's like in the champagne style.
Right, but you can't.
Not champagne France.
You can't actually say it is a Trappist ale unless it was made by monks in an abbey using all of their super cool techniques and totally rad yeasts. I mean, they make sick beers. It's really great stuff. But you can't use that word unless it is truly that thing, much like champagne, unless it came from Champagne, France.
You should look into actually like seeing if monkhood is something that you could pursue, because you would be really good at it.
I mean, maybe. I don't have the discipline.
But that's how you would grow.
But I don't have the discipline, and I have no intention of gaining the discipline.
Growth.
I want the title for the reasons.
Growth.
Maybe. I'll look into it. I'll just Google it. I'm sure there's all kinds of...
Okay, 16 breweries that can say it, one in the U.S.
Yep. And it's...
Isn't it nearby?
No, it's Chimay. They are, I believe,
yeah.
I think, somebody's going to have to fact check me on this, but I think they are an actual...
Is that...
term Abbey Ale comes from. Short answer is I don't know so I would not put this in a term paper.
Wait,
I don't know.
Conjecture.
I think that Abbey Ale is kind of more in the style of came from an abbey, but I don't think it as closely controlled as Trappist is. I don't know that for certain, but that's my conjecture right now. And here comes Matt to fact check me. New England is the answer to your question, Luke. New England.
I think he's
So take that to the bank.
no. I think that answer is to the one Trappist brewery in the United States.
Oh, so probably not Washington. I mean, that wouldn't shock me considering how much other cool stuff comes out of Washington.
But if you think about it, New England makes a lot of sense considering the extensive history of that. Okay.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, well, that the European history that is there versus the European history that is here.
That's right. The European history that is here in the Northwest is the fact that I'm not black.
Or, native.
Or
native.
Even remotely tanned. Or even kind of a little bit not cracker.
This is going downhill. I'd put it in a term paper. 17th Trappist Company.
Oh my goodness.
Matt doesn't know where Abby L comes from.
Then nobody knows where Abby L comes from.
No. I bet he'll know in about 5 minutes.
That's probably true. Yeah, and he'll come in and tell us, and it will be fantastic.
Oh, we learn together.
I am a quarter Armenian, though, which means I get all the rad food.
That's where your nose comes from, and I love it.
Yeah. I get really great food.
Yeah.
And if I let my beard grow, frankly, that's where it would come from, too. But I don't like it that long, so I'm going to be more than eyes for that one.
I got the beard. I had to convince him to grow the beard.
That's right. You got a partial beard. Right. That is starting research. That's nobody's surprise. So that's a phenomenal amount of ranting. What's actually going on?
So you're excited for Chanterelle Lace? I
am extremely excited for Chanterelle Lace.
How long do you think till it's in the tap room?
The beer itself is properly very nearly done. I will put in the Chanterelle mushrooms within this week. I would say give it a couple weeks and we'll sit in the tap room.
Christmas, New Year's.
Yeah, around Christmas, New Year's, we should be seeing Chanterelle Lace.
We got relics on before Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Everybody can have a relic.
That's the new one. People are forgetting the S at the end of relics.
That's not new.
Okay.
That's not new.
Oh, really?
That is not even remotely new.
I'm just now aware of it then.
I'm not. I have been aware of this. Like, can I have a relic? Yeah, sure. There you go. There's your relic. If you want 15 million more of them, let me know, and I'll pour you a relics, plural. But I love each and every person that has ever ordered that. I just love the people who come into our place. Yes. But it's relics, plural. I thought about renaming it relics with an S.
We can be prickly about some things.
It's prickly relics.
That sounds like something you have to put some spice into.
Oh. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Prickly relics. Rasputin beard. No, not Rasputin. Although I saw a trailer.
You can't tell me that if I had a beard down to here, you wouldn't be decent in public around me.
But the Rasputin beard is like all pointed.
Oh, no, it doesn't have to be pointed. It can be like...
No, Rasputin.
I'm talking about Rasputin the beer.
I'm talking
about... Who cares about the guy? The guy was a...
Because he's talking about a...
I mean, the beer was amazing. The guy on the beer. You'd like it.
I was saying something and I got
Forget
distracted.
History. Let's pay attention to beer. And if the world just did that, my country doesn't agree with your country. Yes, but beer. Oh, you're right. My bad. I'm so sorry. What kind of beer do you serve? Well, I serve this style of beer. That's different from my style of beer, but I can get behind that. Cheers. There you go. Problem solved. No more war. You can do the same thing with food.
Mm-hmm.
You can do the same thing with food.
Food and drink, it's where it's at.
Food and drink is where it's at. Okay, we are so
far
out in left field. Oh, no. No, I love her.
That's you.
Yeah, let's get our check going on here. Make sure we're going all right.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we're doing okay.
So far, so good.
Like connection.
Like-
I like that. Okay. I'm just gonna
Wow.
keep that here. This is one of the fun episodes.
This is one of the fun episodes. It's like Bardic Tales
Okay.
light.
It's slowly getting better now. Okay.
Okay. That's good.
Just with less violence. Yes. Less violence is good.
Yep. And more food
Yes.
and drinks.
Yes.
All of the world's problems can be solved by recognizing that some other culture's food and drink is actually pretty rad.
And so is yours.
Maybe I disagree with you completely on everything else, but your food and
But
drink.
it's a starting point.
Maybe let's start with a really good meal, and when we're so stuffed that we can't even move anymore, and then we eat some more, and we're just uncomfortably full. And it's like, you know what? It's all right. It's okay. We're fine. I hurt. I just want a nap. All the world's problems
See,
would
I
be
think
solved.
I think it's more the conversation while you're eating and drinking the stuff.
Well, you start.
That's where the change comes from.
You start with a good round of drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's some yelling, but then you bring out the food,
Mm-hmm.
and then people calm down because food. There's a period of
Hangry is a thing.
hangry is a thing. Then there's a period of silence. People have a few more drinks, and then the dessert comes out, and people start ranting about how great the food was. But did you have this? And then there's the dessert. People sharing desserts. Next thing you know, people are sharing. They're talking about common things. I'm telling you, world peace, right
I've
here.
been saying it.
10 damn years I've been saying it. Telling you, world
Okay.
peace. World peace is had on a plate and in a glass. You can quote me on that.
Should we put that on a t-shirt?
We should actually. We should make up a whole logo that says "World peace can be had on a plate and in a glass."
And then we can donate to like
Anybody
UNICEF or something.
Yeah. Anybody
Or
that
like Doctors Without Borders.
yeah,
or-
somebody that's all done.
Okay.
We're
All right,
doing
I like
that now.
that. Oh, my phone's there.
Wow, half
Starts
an
bar fights.
well, okay, bar fights are still a thing,
All right.
but I mean, a bar fight's
So-
still better than an international warfare. Anyway, so wow, we're
They
halfway
get
in,
done
and we haven't
quicker.
even gotten to literally anything we normally cover.
No,
Other
we
than
covered
what
our
are you
drinks and
drinking?
what you've brewed.
That's true,
I haven't pressed cider in the past few weeks. I'm going to be doing that this weekend.
but what is almost
But-
ready to come on?
We're going to be putting MD314 on tomorrow. Excuse me. And then as a Christmas present to all y'all, I'm going to put Infinite Glitter on the week of Christmas. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're closed Friday and Saturday.
So if you are celebrating literally anything at the end of December, now is your chance to come into Bardic and grab Infinite Glitter.
Yes.
Would you say that's
Or-
about right?
Yes. Or if you have just finished celebrating something, you can come in for a belated, perhaps like Hanukkah
For real?
celebration.
I mean, Infinite Glitter doesn't discriminate.
no.
You celebrate anything, you can have Infinite Glitter.
I'm pretty sure Kwanzaa starts right after Christmas.
I'm not educated on that. I don't know.
I looked it up, but I can't remember.
I mean, glitter doesn't care.
No.
Glitter is for everybody.
Glitter is judgment free.
Glitter is judgment free.
Sure.
World peace in a glass.
Yes.
Yep, pretty much.
Come in, talk through your problems.
All right.
You know what? If that's the thing that drives me so nuts in so many movies, when people don't talk with like say obvious things.
I know, right?
Like you have the protagonist walk in and like their two best friends are like appear to be like plotting their murder or something, and the two best friends just like stare in headlights, and you as the viewer know like that's not what's happening. They're planning a surprise party.
If you would have a 5-second conversation.
Anything, and then they just walk off, and the whole like it just drives me nuts.
Obviously, it's like if you would have a 3-second conversation.
Glitter is for everywhere. That is so true.
I feel
right,
like
okay.
that's the third shirt we need to.
So the last time Mark made Infinite Glitter, a hose knocked over one of the canisters of glitter in the garage. And I came home. He was caking it up for me while I was teaching. And I came home at the end of the teaching day and like walk in to see how he's doing. And the air is just shimmering. And it had happened like, I don't know, like at least an hour or two before.
It looks like I just exploded a Twilight vampire.
Yes.
And they're everywhere.
Yes. And there's still glitter in the garage. Or what used to be the cider house.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. The air was just sparkly. It was.
Oh, how much people don't talk to each other in Harry Potter. I'm going to have to reread it and pay attention to that.
That's a really good point.
Peter, when you're reading Harry Potter, pay attention to how much people don't talk to each other.
How many problems could have been solved if people had just talked to each other?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know there's
Leviosa, not Leviosa. Sob. I'm so sorry, Hermione. That was insensitive of me. I'm just a child, and I'm really struggling and insecure. I'm sorry. Please help me learn because you're smarter than me. Roll credits. End of the whole film.
The troll thing wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, right.
All right. All right. So let's see.
Hey, Voldemort, what about attacking the Muggles instead of this elementary school? You might have a better chance, loser.
I mean, it's
like Palpatine. He conquered a galaxy. Voldemort struggled real hard to conquer a school.
But you know what? He cared about their education because he always waited until the end of the year.
That's true. He did wait until the end of the school year because children do need to learn.
They need their education.
And then they need to be conquered. Maybe, unless some first year defeats you, which is fine too.
At any rate.
Fine and funny.
Events. Upcoming events. All right, we have Boga happening this Saturday. I got a text an hour or so ago to let me know that our normal Boga teacher, Amanda
Manning.
Yes, thank you. I always want to call her Amber, and it's not right. And then I freak out. I freak myself out thinking I'm going to say it wrong, and this will be the one time she's listening. And anyways, I get in my own head. Amanda is not able to teach this Saturday, but she has arranged for a sub to come in, and it's actually a gal that she and I are talking about in the new year. Possibly they alternate so that we can do Boga twice a month instead of once a month. So it's it's really interesting for Mark and I because this teacher that is going to come in and sub for Amanda is somebody that we knew as a very small child. Sophia.
Are you kidding me?
I told you she works with Amanda.
You did tell me. I didn't hear the rest of the story. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
It seems perfect, but it's kind of like
I know, right?
Hold, please.
Yeah, no, seriously. We knew her when she was probably like 5 or 6.
We knew her when she held kittens like this.
Yes.
And then found out she was allergic to them and she still held them like this. And then we took the kitten and it became our 21-year-old cat that just very recently moved on. That's how little we knew this little girl.
How long?
Yeah. My goodness. Wow. I mean, that's fantastic. Yeah. That's great.
So all that to say, we've still got tickets available. I think we have 4, maybe 5 tickets. I
don't know why you looked at me when you said that other than I'm hot.
You are. Go on eventbrite.com or come into the tap room and talk to me. I can get them to you.
What do they look for on Eventbrite? Because it's a big site.
You're right. Boga at Bardic. It's the only one that will come up. I
bet if they looked up Bardic, they'd probably find it.
Oh, probably.
But still, Boga at Bardic is fail safe.
Is the title of the event.
That's right.
$12 gets you an hour of yoga and then your first drink afterwards. It's standard pour, or you can get 4 flight glasses.
So basically you get a standard beer and dirt cheap yoga.
Yes.
That sounds like an amazing deal that anybody should go for.
Yep.
Not
So.
me, of course, but anybody.
You should try.
I shouldn't.
At any rate.
I have 20 years worth of programmer in me that says I need a few more years worth of counseling before I do that.
So that's this Saturday. Hours coming up. Like I said earlier, we're closed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
On New Year's Eve, we said previously that we were going to close at 8. We've actually bumped that back to 7. And then we're open on New Year's Day.
Yeah, our reasoning being that on New Year's Eve, come 7, you're where you're going to be. Probably so. And that better not be our place. So probably you will come, people will come to our place. Like, I would like a growler. Here is your growler.
Mm-hmm.
Have a fantastic evening. Happy New Year. Everything else. The rest of you go home, get out.
Come to our place, have a beer or a cider, hang out for a little while.
Pre-game
then go
show,
over to Nat 20. They're open
Are
until...
they doing the whole shebang?
Well, they're open until... I don't know when they're going to close because
I thought they were doing early-ish.
Well, no, they've got their murder mystery from 10 to 1.
Which is sold out. So I mean, come.
But they're going to at least be later.
Come peek in the windows as if you were the answer to the murder mystery. Then everybody at the tables will say, "It's that guy."
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's that guy, and you'll just be
find out what the theme is. And dress up and just go like stand on the patio and just look in. Reese and Jackie will be so mad at us.
Do it.
Oh, okay.
We do them enough favors that we can stand to have them mad at us for one thing at one point in the year.
All right. So Matt is saying Iron Goat. Do they stay open till midnight? Answer in the comments.
Yeah, for really.
Yeah, no, I know they'll be open late.
And
the question, Nat 20. The question is, are they going to stay open to the public until 10, or are they going to close at like 8 or 9 so that they can set up stuff for the murder mystery? I don't know what's all involved.
Ultimately, you're going to have to ask them. We don't have their answers.
But I suspect,
which is kind of shocking considering how much we talk to them.
I suspect they're going to be open later than we are.
Probably so. For Bardic, considering how strong our stuff is anyway, come in for the pregame show and then go where you're going to go after that. It's just being extras in a murder mystery.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm the guy that walks past in the background.
Just stand in a corner really creepily. like, you know.
Just be the guy at the table in the corner.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, my glass wasn't even in the...
Oh, that's okay.
It's okay. Everybody gets the idea. Yes.
Usually 11, but they have a band. Oh, Iron Go has a band. That's fun.
Short answer is you have options.
Yes.
You should feel free to enjoy them. We love the brewers in this area.
Yep.
Except for one, but you all know who they are, so they're okay. So,
let's see. I don't think we have any other events.
No.
We're working hard on getting trivia, hopefully beginning of the year. Our plan is we'll do it every Tuesday. First Tuesday of the month, ideally, will be a themed trivia. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we will be doing it first Tuesday of every month. The question is, will it be the first Tuesday of January, or will we kind of play that one out?
Ease into it.
We're getting close. We have a few details to work out. We're getting close, but time and money.
Yes.
You know how it is.
Yes.
I, of course, am rich, as is Courtney, but we are very poor in time.
We're small business owners. Of course, we're rich.
We own our own business. Obviously, we're filthy, stinking rich. You wouldn't own your own business and be poor. Who'd do that? Wow.
Right.
Jeez.
All right.
Here's to the little people. Jeez.
Whenever your business is very little, when the place is very little, you get lots of money, but when it's very, very big, you don't get any money.
You've heard it here first.
There you go. We've got events scheduled for early next year. We're
Mhm.
excited about. We'll talk more about those as we get closer.
Well, that wound down way faster than what it should have, considering everything we've
no.
done so far.
Now we got to talk about the special of the week. So,
Oh, this is going to be fun.
last week's special was chips and salsa.
And it has
which-
gone phenomenally.
Yes.
We are finally back in the groove with Mama Torres.
Yep.
Doing chips and salsa with them. They had a little bit of a family thing. They've
Supply
sort of
chain issues, let's say.
family thing. We
Yeah.
love them and support them. Good for them. We hope they are well. They are now. So we are back in the groove with them.
Yep.
Mama Torres, chips and salsa. And chips, what goes with chips? We were kind of thinking maybe the special this week could be chips.
And
Nachos! So we're going to have nachos this week for our
With?
special toppings.
namely
Things that go on nachos.
beer cheese.
Yeah,
And
beer
beer
cheese.
cheese.
Yeah. So this is going to be nachos with beer cheese.
Yep.
So for
more,
the past,
more than just that, but
right. So for the past few weeks, we have had a special that has then been added to our menu permanently. So pepperoni pizza special added to our menu permanently.
the
Chips and
Michelangelo
salsa.
pizza.
Whee! Chips and salsa added to our menu permanently.
Yes.
Nachos. Hey, tune in next week. But basically, you get nachos this week. It's going to have beer cheese. So it's going to be chips, which you pretty much have to choose if you're having nachos. If not, I mean, I'm not going to judge you, but wow, that's some nachos. Okay. So chips and also meat, potentially. And also pico de gallo. So, all those really awesome, chunky tomatoes, onions, cilantro, garlic. The good stuff that everybody wants on nachos. Beer cheese, which everybody's going to pick.
Did you say ground beef?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Glenn distracted me this time.
How dare she?
Glenn.
Glenn.
Heat. Oh my God.
But no, Bardic Parade, profitable with questionable quotes.
Questionable quotes.
Anyways, nachos.
Wow. Yes. So nachos, basically chips, maybe meat, maybe veggies, definitely cheese because
Sorry.
cheese. And there you go. And next week it will. Let's be straight. It's going to be on the menu permanently. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it is. Next week's special, though,
is Christmas.
Yes. How do we serve Christmas?
On a Santa-shaped platter in round little biscuit form, which is cookies that everybody's going to eat.
We could do Christmas bark.
We could do ginger snaps.
We could do ginger snaps.
Or chocolate chip cookies. Or a whole bunch of cookies.
We could.
For Christmas week, we should do milk and cookies.
You're not wrong. Milk and cookies sounds really
Actually,
good.
That's a really good idea. What's the special this week? Milk and cookies. That's really not a bad idea, actually.
I feel like that should be the special next
I
week
kind of feel like it should too.
in beer form.
No.
Milk, beer, and
Could do
Oh.
a milk stout.
I really wish I had a milk stout available. That'd be amazing. Here's your
Next-
milk stout and cookies.
Next year we could have milk stout, or milk and cookies, or milk stout and cookies.
That needs to happen.
Yeah, I
we'll
think
do
that might
next year.
happen.
Yeah.
Cookies. Sorry, my cookie beers did not have. Oh no, that's okay. They were really delicious last year. A cookie board.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my.
Yes. Special treat for all the Santas out here. If somebody came in dressed up as a Santa, I will just give them milk and cookies.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much
yeah.
just yeah.
And I'll even give you like an extra cookie if you're like one of those really jolly
Extra
old.
Santas.
Well, no, if you're like a really jolly old man that actually has the real beard, like get an extra cookie from me.
I can think of all of like one customer that looks like Santa.
I'm just saying.
But still, it would be cool. But if they like faked it really great.
Challenge accepted. Yes. Yes.
So when Kaylee comes in with a big old beard, I am giving her milk and cookies.
Yes, that is on the house.
Yeah. Oh my
And because it's not
gosh.
alcohol, we can legally
We can
announce
give away
that and
anything
do
we
that.
want that is not alcohol. That sounds like a good plan.
Yes.
I like that.
All right.
I'm spinning
That's-
Malfoy in here. I just yeeted him to the roof. Yay!
Peter's
Matt-
playing Lego Harry Potter, so just
Matt, you could be an elf. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
When-
I could totally be an elf.
When Kaylee comes in as Santa, Matt could be the elf.
Only if Luke is also an elf. Wouldn't that be great? Kaylee
No.
coming in flanked by 2 elves. Santa Kaylee.
Santa Kaylee, hurry down the chimney. I feel like that needs to be a whole song.
Only if you sing it in Yzma's voice.
I will do my best.
Okay.
That might be coming out next week.
So the
Yzma's new song, Santa Kaylee.
the original Santa Baby song. I don't know if it's the original, like the original popular one.
Original enough.
From like, I don't know, like the 60s or so. If you just like Google Santa Baby on YouTube, this is the one you're probably going to get. It was sang by Eartha Kitt, who also did the voice for Yzma from Emperor's New Groove, which is debatably the best Disney movie out there.
It's pretty close.
Yeah. And so like when I realized that, suddenly hearing Santa Baby, all I can think of is Yzma singing it. And it kind of brings my heart joy. Especially because Mark is really good at impressions and can do Kronk Baby. Anyway.
And you play it and then start singing it and make it into Santa Kaylee, okay?
Wendy brought over Santa Baby.
Now do it. Get out of the closet.
Well, yes, this is the song. But if you can hear it.
I don't know if we can play that legally.
Oh, that's right. We did nothing.
Santa baby,
Yeah.
just slip a meat under the tree for me.
Okay. Oh, okay. If somebody has an elf outfit, get it to Matt, please. Give it time, Matthew. Yes.
Crunk baby.
Oh.
Just pull the right lever for me.
Wrong liver. Okay. Christmas Eve, we gotta watch Emperor's New Groove with the kids again, or now. Encanto comes out on Christmas Eve, so we're gonna watch that with the kids, and I think we might need to watch Emperor's New Groove too.
Yes. I know, it's crazy.
We also need the Santa outfit.
So worse.
Okay, so we're on the
Crunk
look.
baby, just put that gift into a box, and then put that box in a box, and then ship it to my front porch, and then I'll smash it with the hammer for me.
Oh, I'm so happy right
You've got the entire family laughing.
Oh man.
now. All right.
Okay, back on track.
Back on track. I think we are now to random recommendation. What did you and Peter and his friends do yesterday? That could be a good random recommendation.
Yes, solid. I appreciate that.
I think Peter has a random recommendation.
Okay,
Should he go first?
he probably should. Yes.
Okay.
The game Escape Room. It is it is one of the best games I've ever played. So it has an annoying opening
It's
mechanism.
down here.
Wendy, calm down, baby girl.
And up there, actually. So it comes with a lock. And these of a bunch of different colors. Blue, yellow, red, and green.
Oh.
It also comes with Game Master instructions.
If you use too much energy.
And just normal instructions for how to play the game.
Was it a lot of fun playing today?
Yes, especially watching them struggle through. Specifically the green one. That was specifically.
That was
Okay,
a
I'm
tough
taking that
one.
personally. So
I'm sorry.
that was the
All right.
math one. So
I hated
it is a phenomenal game. If you like escape rooms at all, this is one to really rack your brain and make you wonder what the heck. And you try to solve puzzles. You try to open a lock. It's a cool game.
It's
Thank you,
amazing.
Peter.
I also
So
kind
now
of
I'll
recommend
hurry down the
kids.
chimney.
They're pretty great.
They are pretty great. Right, you were gonna say.
My actual random recommendation of the week is an escape room. It doesn't matter where. There's one down on Indiana by Latah Creek. There is one downtown. There is one over in Liberty Lake, which is my personal favorite. 509 Escape?
5-9.
5-9 Escape.
59 because 59 minutes and you escape. Because you have 60 minutes.
Yep. So living in the 509 area code, that
Uh-huh.
makes no sense to me whatsoever. So
I
5-9
had-
Escape.
I had to look at it a lot.
So I recommend a good, solid escape room. They are just good, clean, fun. So great. You go into this themed room. It's like, here's stuff. Figure out other stuff. And there's puzzles and it's good times. I have had fun with adults. I have had fun with children. It is just amazing times. Man, oh man. I love a good escape room. I highly recommend them. If you had to pick one, right out of the gate, I'd pick 59
Escape.
Escape over in Liberty Lake. Their rooms are themed, very heavily themed.
Mhm.
So you walk into the room, you are in a forest, or you are in an old cabin in the woods, or you are in yada, yada, yada. They very theme their rooms. It's just beautiful. I recommend it. It's good times. So
You know how we talked a month or two ago about like we should do a murder mystery, and then Reese came in like last week and's like we're doing a murder mystery because he actually jumped on it before we did.
yeah.
Maybe we could do an escape room.
I
Because-
don't know how, but I do know we plus our friends could figure it out.
That could be a lot of fun.
The Bardic
Um,
Oh, jeez. Oh, my
Um,
goodness. That would be
Great
something.
Escape of the Barge.
I know that 59 Escape has a large group escape, and I think it's one that you can ask them and they will bring it to a location.
So,
That could be like a mug club thing.
also, the real escape from 59 Escape was getting away from the owner who
She
talked
was
so much after the fact.
She was so passionate
But
about
one of the things she happened to mention was exactly what it took to build an escape room, and that is within Bardic's budget. Wouldn't it be interesting to have a Bardic sponsored escape room at 59 Escape? And hey, y'all should go out here because
Oh, that could be
here's
fun.
your brewer escape room.
Oh, see, but I'm thinking like we
Or just
turn
have
our
them come-
tap room into
Oh
an
my
escape
gosh.
room
That'd be
every
cool.
once in a while.
That would be amazing.
Because I mean, we already pull everything out for Boga. Once
mean,
a
we might
month,
as well.
and
We really might as
so
well.
bringing in decor and stuff, it would
It's
just be
pretty much right up
figuring
our
out-
alley.
It would
so.
just be figuring out puzzles.
Here's your first beer and cider.
Uh
Now figure out your puzzles.
huh. Brandy and Andrea would be so on board.
We could call it a escape room.
No. No.
It should be called Escape.
If you get Boga, I get a escape room.
It should be.
Okay. Oh, getting the brewers together, that would be a lot of fun.
I mean,
too.
that'd be fine too. But escape room.
Yes, Peter, you're trying to say
It should
something.
be called Escape of the Barge.
Escape of the bar.
Nobody asked you, Glenn.
No. I'm ignoring that comment. Compromise.
Which means you're
Compromise. What is compromise?
it means you're agreeing to escape room.
Oh, that's what he was saying no to. Okay, Glenn, I'm on your side. Or
No,
rather, you're on my side, and I appreciate that.
No, you're not. You're on my side because we're married forever. The ring said so.
I have it tattooed.
I know, which means
I
escape room.
I don't see a tattoo.
I
That
can't
means
get this off because I'm fat. I'll get it off later and get a tattoo.
that means that I have more commitment and I'm 51% owner.
So it's your fault when escape room doesn't work. Coming this
Barscape? Okay, I would be okay with Barscape.
yeah, actually Barscape. We're agreed.
And then we could have a Farscape theme.
We could have Pilot behind the bar serving everybody.
It could be a Farscape.
I would pay $1 million to have Pilot behind the bar serving everybody.
Oh, Glenn agrees.
I need a beer called Dominar Rigel.
Okay,
13th of my lineage.
I've never actually watched much of the show, so I don't get that reference. I know Rigel, he was the spunky little guy. I watched a little bit of it with you.
Are
I watched
you
the
busy?
Peacekeeper Wars.
Are you busy tonight?
I know how it ends.
I mean, that's fair. Are you busy tonight?
Yes, because we're going to finish Totoro.
Hi, you're cute. Can I date you?
Totoro.
Then Farscape.
Okay.
And
All right.
And we can watch Vala with her big unibrow.
Who? Vala, did you say?
Vala, yeah.
That was her character in Stargate.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had it.
And in Farscape, it was like, wow.
Really?
Calm down there
I
a little
remember
bit.
that.
Yeah, I mean, she chilled out a lot by Stargate era, but in early Farscape years, it was like,
oh yeah, no, I know. She was like she's a peacekeeper, right?
yeah, she was like
Like peacekeeper.
like non-fashionable. It's like fashion does not define your value, but at the same time, dang.
All right.
All right, where are we at? Let's see. Yep, needs to happen. So I'm just going to assume everything I've said so far is good.
And we need to let them know how we like Totoro. So far, it's super cute. The little girl, I think, just
murdered some of the soot sprites. It was great.
You're so
all
awful.
over her hands and feet. I mean, am I wrong?
No, I know.
It was
I
like
know.
right there on the screen.
But she just
black hands.
She just went out into the grass, and the little ears were poking through. And Mark and I were both falling asleep, so I thought that was a good time to shut it off. But it seems super cute so far.
Right?
Yeah. Neat. I don't have a random recommendation. Farscape. I'm gonna say Stargate actually.
That's good too.
That was my gateway into nerdom. Like,
was it your Stargate into nerdom? Marry me all over again.
All right. Stargate, the original, the movie was really good. The TV show was really good. You have to get through the first half season.
The first season, you got to get through the first season.
No, the second half of the season was good.
It was all right, but the second season was they really got.
Yeah. And then they had a total of 10 seasons.
Yeah.
The last
6 didn't exist, so they had a total of 9 seasons.
Jonas was a fine character.
He's a great guy. He
was a fine character. Daniel was just better. The last 2 or 3 seasons, they managed to have the it was surrounded a group of people, but then there was the one that was Richard Dean Anderson, who was MacGyver. He played Captain or Colonel O'Neill. He left the show in season 7 or 8, and they actually managed to transition to a new they brought in 2 actors basically to kind of
they had to
to take over, but they did a really good transition.
They basically brought in Farscape to make up for the loss of MacGyver.
Vala was nothing like what her character was in Farscape.
Which escapes me now.
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Then Stargate Atlantis came around, and it was okay. It was if you are a Jason Momoa fan, this I'm pretty darn sure this was his first like big role, but he comes in like season 2, I think. He was fantastic. I really liked him in that show.
Nobody's born gay. It's just a question of when they saw Stargate Atlantis.
But you gotta watch The Mummy first.
Yeah, you gotta watch The Mummy first.
This straight up murder. You're right.
Yeah.
The episode they referenced his old character was I really did like when they would reference Farscape.
Oh man.
And then Stargate Continuum, we watched the first season and it seemed like they were trying so hard to be like Battlestar Galactica.
It was a great show in and of itself, but it wasn't the same.
It wasn't
show,
the same feel.
Yeah, or Stargate Universe.
Oh yeah, Stargate Universe.
No, so I mean it was a well-made show. It just wasn't.
The actors were great. The graphics were wonderful. It was just it wasn't.
If you came into it from SG1.
Yeah, because I mean SG1 and Atlantis were kind of campy and kind of silly. And
in the middle of my backswing.
Yes. Oh yes. And Stargate Universe.
Yeah. Sure, fair enough.
The third one.
SG1, Atlantis, the third one.
Exactly. It was just it felt like they were trying to take themselves too seriously.
Yeah, it was a fine show.
Yeah.
It just wasn't the Stargate comedy SG1 series. But that's fine.
Window of Opportunity is the best Stargate episode.
It's the best episode.
Okay, sure. But
of
you
any
have
series.
but you can't start there because you have to have the context to understand the amazingness that episode is.
Star versus Forces of Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Best episode of that was Window of Opportunity. Gravity Falls. The best episode of Gravity Falls was Window of Opportunity.
Grey's Anatomy.
Window of Opportunity.
Ally McBeal.
Window of Opportunity. It is the best episode.
Game of Thrones.
Window of Opportunity. Do you want a dragon? Nope. We're going golfing first through a wormhole to another planet.
Yes.
In the middle of your backswing.
Oh.
Window of Opportunity is the best episode of every series ever. Fight me.
Of all time.
Or no, change my mind. That's the picture I need to make. Window of Opportunity is the best episode of every series ever. Change my mind. And I'll just sit there smugly behind a desk.
Yes.
In a park.
All
Which
right.
actually sounds kind of nice right now.
Yeah.
If it were like not winter.
Yeah. All right.
All right. We're kind of winding down fast. So
we made it over an hour today.
Good job.
Woohoo!
Whee! Wow.
Just because you get free screen time while we're doing this, huh?
No.
Sometime we ought to do a 2-hour Bardic Tales just to see who sticks with us the whole time and they get like 10% off their next order.
Would that be worth it for 2 hours of this?
Kind of would.
Free nachos.
Free nachos. 2 hours for free nachos.
You know, people have done more for less.
Yeah, Matt's in.
All
All
right.
right. Shall we?
Well, let me do the breakdown. All right. We're drinking beer and cider.
Apparently.
Mark has brewed chanterelle lace.
Mhm.
I am going to be pressing this weekend, so I don't have any new creations in the works.
Next weekend?
No, this weekend. Your parents are going out on Friday, and we're pressing on Saturday.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. You derailed me. Okay. MD314 is coming out tomorrow. Infinite Glitter is coming out next Tuesday as a Christmas or holiday gift to everybody, because glitter is everywhere.
And for everyone.
Glitter is for everywhere, according to Glenn.
Yes.
Okay, events. Boga at Bardic is happening this Saturday. Go on Eventbrite, look up Boga at Bardic for tickets. Tabletop game night has been shelved for at least the time being as we're preparing for trivia, and may very likely be replaced by trivia, even though it's on a different night.
Right. Yes.
We have to balance what we're able to do so we don't burn out, because we're kind of always on. It's a tightrope for us
That's on fire.
that we play jump rope with.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Foosh, 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 foosh as the fire goes.
Yes. Okay. Special of the week is nachos
Libre.
with beer cheese. Events are coming up in the new year. Holiday hours. We're closed Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and we close at 7 on New Year's Eve, but regular hours New Year's Day.
Because nobody actually celebrates New Year's Day.
That's the day where everybody thinks they need to go on a diet because the diet industry is a $70 billion industry.
So we will see you at Bardic for pizza and dessert and beer and cider on New Year's Day, because screw the man. What do they know anyway?
At any rate, random recommendation: escape rooms, Stargate. I think I covered it all. With beer, cheese, and love.
Yes,
that's right.
That's right. Escape rooms with beer, cheese, and Stargate with love.
I once saw a
mostly
meme.
Daniel and Vala.
Oh, they were adorable.
They were really good, especially when he was holding her when she was having such a breakdown, because
that
that's a
was so
good
sweet,
guy thing to do.
She was never vulnerable with anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
I once saw a meme that said, homemade actually means I licked the spoon and kept using it. And I may or may not live by that. But not in the tap room, because that's not homemade.
Yep, so our homemade sausage. Come on in and enjoy that. We licked the sausage ourselves before we cooked
house made.
Oh, excuse me, that's different.
Not homemade.
What about our homemade ice cream?
House made.
We build that as homemade ice cream.
Okay, anything at Bardic, I don't lick anything. And then keep using it. This is falling. Liberation nachos. It's Matt, that is your hangover day, isn't it? Happy Monday night, everyone.
We love you guys. We'll see you soon.
Yes.
Bye.